Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm an exercise enthusiast, and for the sake of this video, we are starting a new series on push-pull legs. This is the most frequent way and most common way I train. The Big Six series is not over. It is not done. That is a project that will be continuous and ongoing. I am just a subject in that project. It is not just me. I hope to get more people involved in that. But this is the typical way I train. This is a pull workout. This is the first. We'll just go ahead and start. Okay. Before I start my pull workout, I had surgery. Excuse me, surgery, prostate removal. Had gallbladder surgery years ago. Well, figuring things out here. So, excuse me. My first exercise is torso twist, torso torsion, or as we previously called it, the exercise formerly known as rotary torso. How's that? This is the exercise for, I'm trying out different leg positions, but I have a very new idea I'm going to try on the next workout. This, I have to warm up a little bit before this. So the exercise I'm trying to replicate is similar to this. So this is the Med-X rotary torso, or torso rotation. It used to be called the rotary torso. I'm using the shoulder harness to keep my shoulders squared up. And I'm squeezing my knees against the pad. I have some other ideas about that too. If I don't do this, quote, warm up, I'll get really, really intense spasms in the scar tissue area in my left lower quadrant. So don't really need to do that this much. Anyway, that is rotary torso. See if we can get. Let's move ahead a little bit. The next exercise should be row. This is low row. So the this is the exercise. Okay, yeah, no, don't do that. So they're going way too fast, but this is similar to the exercise. The position I am is right about there. That's what I'm trying to get, that position there. This is the what I call the strong position, or the strongest position in the exercise. I leaned it a little more forward to keep my body weight pushing that way. I like this one. This is my favorite static exercise of all of them. Okay. So torso rotation warm up, and then you get the idea of that one. Gotta make that go a little faster. Now, then I went back and did the static to one side. So this is 30 seconds, 50% effort. And this is the last phase. And this can make you feel nauseated. So be warned, if you do those extreme positions, you can get a little nauseous. Just be ready for that. I'm going to try, I have an idea of how to get it lined up better. Now I do just one side at a time, because I get nauseous. All right. So now I think we go to pull down. So let's see. I would say this would probably be too fast. Oh, it did do it right after. I took a break because that is heinous. So I did the Med-X rotary torso. I usually split them up. I'm going to do that, split them up next time. That is much more difficult than it looks. Trying to do as much effort to twist your body, it's harder than it looks. I was trying to remember what exercise I had next. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to do my nose. I'm itching. Okay, I was going to try. Where'd it go? Pull over in a different way on this, but it did not work. Did not work well at all. Let's go back. So I did. This is my behind neck or simple pull down or lat fly. So let me back up a little bit here on this. I hate how that works. I want to go a little bit better. So I tried it pullover style, like Med-X pullover right here. That did not work. I thought about trying it. No, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to get a piece of board or wood to put across the top of it so I can put my arms on it there. But this exercise is lat fly, and I have an opposite of this. Yeah, pullover did not work. This is the pullover position, Med-X style. I tried it once before, it was okay, but I was just too unstable. No, it's like, no, I cannot do this with clients, no. So I don't recommend this position. Not without something flat across there. I stopped, reset, and went to my behind neck. Now you'll notice in the top position, I actually come out of the seat a little bit, so it's almost somewhat of a static hold. Let us go back a little bit. So let's show. This would be similar, somewhat. Lat fly, it's way too fast, but you get the idea. And those cams were just horribly, those were done, but that's the idea. All right, let's go a little forward. This exercise is reverse dip. This would be closer to farmer's carry from what some people call it. Here we go. This would be right here, except my arms are bent and pulling. This is closest to a shrug, an upright row, or a farmer's carry, I guess. Um, bent arm, bent arm. Let's see, something like that. Okay. So in this one, let's go. Whatever. One resets every night anyway. Okay. So some people like to do the farmer's walk. It's not necessary. You don't need to be walking and carrying. You can, but it's not necessary. The main thing about farmer's walk is just to be working this area here. So I'm doing that statically, seated, and not having much pressure down my spine. That was my whole goal, is to have the pressure going down, or the effort and pressure going down the strap and not my spine. And this works really well. This does not hurt my shoulders. My shoulders fatigue really well. This is a pulling exercise, and it is a shoulder movement. Okay. I do not recommend farmer's walk, by the way. What was I doing next? Since I am on treatment for prostate cancer, I get dizzy, I get tired real quick, I get fatigued, so bear with me on that. Literally doing the best I can. Okay, so this was the first time I tried this, and I'm going to keep doing this. This is reverse fly, is what I call it. Back fly, Drew likes to call it. We'll stay with back fly. In this position, it will feel like rear delt, but in the back position, it feels more back. But this is back fly, opposite of chest fly. My arms are straight up, so that weight of them is kind of zeroed out. I'm at a little bit of an incline, so I'm here. They're a little bit unique. I will keep using this exercise. I really liked how this felt. The amount of pressure you give is so little, but it feels like it's a lot. Okay. Reverse fly. Let's see. So that would be close to. Let's see. Let me go back. This exercise would be closest to what the previous one I did. Anyway, let's go to. Yeah, this would be, you can see, this one here. I don't think you can see my mouse. So that was back fly, my version of one of the positions. I have one there and then one almost fully back. Move forward instead of watching me move. Pull down. Pull down is a static fly. There's Jay. Pull down is a static, not a static fly, a static hold. I can do a chin, I can do a pull up, but what I do for this, since I'm working with static exercises, that's the right speed. That's how you do a pull down. There you go, Jay. Except for the face, he knows it. The static pull down, I start off in a static hold. I'm trying different feet positions, I'm not sure yet. But I stay in a static hold until I can't hold it anymore, and then just time static contraction for the rest of the 90 seconds. I often wonder if the trembling we see, you can see Jay trembling there, if that's a frequency, if there's a specific frequency of that. Okay, so that was pull down. Thanks, Jay. And I think that was my, okay, bicep curl. I want everybody to see how I set this one up. So it was the same position as reverse dip is what I call it, or farmer's carry, but not carry. Farmer's carry, not carry, something like that. So this is one of the best bicep curls I use. I like this one because it feels really, you can really feel it. Different hand positions. I went with a wider hand position this time. Mostly because the closer one had been irritating my shoulder. Now my elbows are actually slightly behind my body a bit, not much. And I found that it helps my shoulder to stay in kind of a crunch position. Not my abdominals are not really working hard there. They're just holding my body in position. That stabilizes my shoulder and I can give more effort in that position. Ah. Okay, so ah, that was my pull workout. It is closer to how I actually normally train, much closer. This push-pull legs, or some version of it, is what I use to recover from surgery and radiation. And this is, for me, it is easier to just kind of stay on track with it. It works for me mentally. Anyway, this is an example, or has been an example, one example of a static pulling workout. I'm going to show other examples a couple of times and then I'll be done with that. But I hope this has given people some ideas. I especially like my compound row. That is my favorite of all my static exercises. I'll show some new and interesting exercises, unusual ones, like the row and behind neck, or not row, the farmer's carry, not carry, and lat fly. Those are probably very unique exercises for most people and something that most people don't think about. Anyway, I hope everybody is curious. Not everybody, some people are curious, but be curious and give these things a try. Thanks.